it's difficult for the defender to actually follow his run, but one, they need to put pressure on the ball, and the other one is you've got to get tight to him. You've got to get tight to try and stop it.
But it's too easy. One ball can't do you like that.
It's a great finish.
Fleming's first in the Premier League for Burnley.
But where's the defending? Where's the covering? Like, where's...
Just seeing the replay of it here. That long ball from the halfway line, pinged diagonally over the heads of Krejci to Fleming, who peeled off behind him on the edge of the area. He's just let it hit his instep, and it's rolled into the far corner.
Honestly, not enough credit's being given to him here. That's an outrageous finish. He's just caressed it bottom corner.
But that's where you've got to be in contact with him. If you're playing the four at the back, you've got to be in contact with him. You've got to be on your toes. Anytime there's no pressure on the ball, which there wasn't, and they've been allowed to play that ball forward, don't get me wrong, it's a great finish from him.
Bellegarde, left side here for Wolves, who are looking to respond. Clino gone. Low ball in by Bellegarde, hits the back of Hugo Bueno and goes behind for a goal kick. Oh, that's not quite a gut-wrencher, but such a deflating goal to concede, isn't it?
We were just like starting to get into the game as well. I thought we were just starting to take control.
But that it's.
But you have to keep the back door closed.
Yeah.
You literally do. Like that's a must when you're on the attack, when you've got a lot of possession. Right, make sure we're good at the back. You can't be caught out with one long ball. It's not possible.
Wolves trying to get the ball clear here. Krejci on the edge of his own penalty area. Tries to nod it clear, hits Munetzi, all a bit chaotic at the back for Wolves, but Andre eventually brings it away. Long ball down the right-hand side by Hervé. It goes to De Bruyne at the other end, who plays it out to Nzebi on the edge of his own box. A long ball forward down the right, which Krejci will recover for Wolves. Failed to win any of their first 10 games last season, of course, Wolves, and went 14 without a win in 83-84. 8 without a win so far, just those 2 draws in those back-to-back games against Spurs and Brighton before defeat to Sunderland last time out.
Well, I was just praising Krejci just before
Crouchy.
that. Krejci. So like I was just saying how well he'd done since he's come here, but he's got to do better on that. He's got to be closer.
Strand Larsen edge of the box, plays it into Rodrigo Gomez, and it came at him a little bit quickly there. Skips off his foot and behind for a goal kick.
Yeah, he's got to be touch tight with him when that ball's, because he's travelled a long way. He can't be that far away from him. He can't allow him that much time on it. It's a great finish, but you've got to have some kind of contact with him.
So a goal kick here to Burnley. They lead Wolves by a goal to 0. Zian Fleming's volley from the edge of the area in the 14th minute. High long ball forward towards Fleming. It skips off the head of Munetzi and backwards, out of play for a Burnley throw. What will Vitor Pereira be thinking now?
I think everybody will be thinking.
That you can say.
Yeah, so I just think that we had the spell where we was on top, we started to look a threat, and it's just knocked you back down again. So look, it's going to be interesting how they respond to it. Can they get themselves up again? It's 1-0 down, and things are hard at the already. So it's got to be something that we've got to try and get ourselves into it. The only people who can do it is the players.
Johnson well off his line here to touch the ball away, but the flag up for offside here.
Yeah, there's only the players out there got to try and get themselves. They've got to stick together. Just got to keep working hard. Just got to try and make it as difficult as they can for Burnley.
It's difficult, is it? Because when your confidence isn't there, when you haven't got that win on the board yet in the Premier League, every little thing that you do is literally highlighted.
But also, as everything that you do, you just get punished. It feels like,
yeah,
doesn't it?
you do get punished when you're down there. It's as simple as that. But what gets you out of it is hard work. Is staying together as a team. Is having the fans with you when things ain't going well. And that's difficult. I understand it. I get it. But that's when we need them the most.
Well, they're going to need some hard work. Wolves have come back to win 1 of their last 39 Premier League home games when they've conceded the first goal.
Well, that's not a nice stat to know.
Sorry, I only read them out.
I was going to say, it's not
I'm not the one who makes
stat,
them. The players do that themselves.
Well, let's break that today then. Let's stay positive.
Yeah, it's got to turn around somehow. It's got to keep playing.
again, it don't change. It's ball in the box. Get the balls in the box. Get runners. Get good delivery. Let's get our number 9 service.
He's only touched it, isn't it? Was it 18 minutes gone? He's only touched it.
Wolves have had 56% possession of the ball so far, but are yet to force Dubravka into a save. Arias came close at the far post and hit the side netting.
Well, that's where we don't want him. We don't want him out on the left wings, Larson. So look, we want him in that box.
Hugo Bueno trying to cross here, blocked by Walker, who then knocks against Arias. It's a throw in to Burnley, just in front of Scott Parker's technical area. And already you feel like Burnley are trying to sap the seconds out of this one.
Oh, well, there'll be no rush to do anything now. And everybody's will be the same. He's got the tell just to take a throw in.
That's in his own defensive third, yeah.
It gives you that extra grip.
Strict rules about towels these days. Both teams have to agree they can both use them, or no one gets to use them at all. Ugochukwu gets lucky as his ball spins out to Hartman on the left, who goes back into his own half.
And it lets you waste 30 seconds, Tomo.
You had a long throw, Nails.
So did Tomo.
Did you?
I did.
Who had the longer?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I could get it in the penalty. I could get it penalty spot.
Went far off I could have been.
And Walker's kept the ball in play here, but presents it straight to Rodrigo Gomez. Andre in the middle.
Just at the minute, we just look like we're stretching for everything at the minute. You know, like the passing, and it looks difficult for us to actually get a grip of the ball.
Herbert away down the right, and has space ahead of him. Looking for that early pass into Strand Larsen. Touches it back here, edge of the area. Manetzi, not sure what he was trying to do. Knocks it off a Burnley defender, and Ugochukwu plays it away to Hartman.
He wasn't ready for the layoff. He was just looking to get in the box.
Herbert as well, nips it back. Strand Larsen trying to get after it down the right. Estev comes across for Burnley, but presents it straight to Andre. Santiago Bueno carrying it forward carefully, then plays it square to Krejci. 20 yards inside the Burnley half. Bueno into Bellegarde. Wolves moving it around, but Burnley, everyone sat in behind the ball here. Early crossing from Herver on the right.
That's the problem right there. I don't mind you crossing the ball from deep, but the quality has to be there.
Well, is it Hoover on that right hand side? Is it the first man 3 times?
3 times, yeah, and that's.
You got to bypass him. You got to get it past him.
That was my problem with him pre-season. I'll be honest with you. There's a few times that I've seen him, and he just seemed like he was getting caught on the first man every single time.
Well, Krejci crossing from the left here. It took a couple of nicks, and then Dubravka dived on the ball. Some in the North Bank claiming it should have been a corner, but he did stay in play according to the assistant referee. Burnley playing it around on the edge of their own penalty area. Eventually find Brun Larsen near the halfway line. Florentino takes over now. Bellegarde goes sliding in but doesn't win the ball. Hartman plays a quick one forward and Burnley through with Brun Larsen down the right. Touched there by Hugo Bueno. Nicks the ball away.
He's done
and
brilliant.
Back to Johnston it goes. Goal-saving challenge.
I'll be honest, we got lucky because he was the wrong side and Hugo managed to get back somehow to get a toe on the ball.
It just shows you how quickly that you can just change, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
you've got to be switched on when you've got possession of the ball. Even though you're defending, you're thinking, "Oh, it's all right, we're okay." That's when you've got to be switched on. Because that's how we got caught for the goal. We nearly got caught there.
It's lucky because that if he does that wrong, he's sent off. If he gets it wrong, Hugo is sent off.
Rodrigo Gomez just given a lesson in Premier League physicality by Kyle Walker.
And pace.
The two battle for it, yeah.
It's brilliant, isn't it? How old is he now? What, 37, 36?
He is 35, I think.
Oh, sorry, I've added a couple of years. But he's still so quick.
5 million they paid for him for Manchester City in the summer.
He's a strong lad as well.
I've played against him, actually. I played against him. It was a pre-season game for Celtic. He was at QPR at the time, I think.
Long ball in here from Rodrigo Gomez on the left, hooked on by Krejci, still in there for Wolves and nodded back towards his own goalkeeper by Florentino.
He's just looking at that there. All the players that are there and the rebounds, the ricochets and everything else. When things are going against you again, I'm just going to it. It just doesn't fall to you, does it?
Nah.
Say twice now it's fell into the keeper's hands for Burnley. So it just shows you just got to keep working, just got to keep getting it right.
Florentino to Walker on the right. Low ball towards Anthony, back to go on the edge, but manages to turn away and find space. Brun-Larsen on the right, opens up his body, curls one into the box towards Fleming, who attacked it and I think caught it with his arm in the end, but it has gone behind anyway.
But that's better defending. It says in with, say, Fleming there, so I think it was Santi Bueno there, just contact with him, putting pressure on him.
It's just having that contact, somewhere. It's massive in the box.
It is.
You knock a striker off balance when when they're about to pull the plug or making a run. It stops everything. It really does. But you have to be in close proximity to do that, and we haven't so far. That was the first one.
Wolves goal kick, which has been taken by Johnston out to Krejci, who's returned it to him. Johnston on the edge of the box here.
Yeah, the fans want to see the ball going forward.
That's the thing, though, Tom. When we're down where we are, and we're not moving the ball quick or not trying to make things happen, that's when the crowd are going to get on your back.
Well, Andre gives it away there. Looked like it should have been a simple ball to roll it out to the right to Herber, but Burnley intercept with Hartman, edge of the area. Anthony lets it go. Fleming, Uwachukwu, edge of the box. Wolves scrambling to get it clear, and it feels like it's going to be one of those chaotic afternoons, certainly defensively. Fans not happy.
No, they want to see the ball going forward. You've got a 6'4" centre-half up there. Just mix it up, put it up there, try and get second balls on it. That's what's frustrating the crowd. They want to see the team going forward.
Wolves 0, Burnley 1. Burnley have led for just over 10 minutes now. Elsewhere, Villa beating City by a 1-0. Goal for Unai Emery's side there in the opening 25 minutes. Scored by Matty Cash to put Villa 1 up against Manchester City. Wolves looking for a response here. Krejci back into his own half to Santiago Bueno. He carries it forward, no pressure on him from Burnley. To the right and Herver. Back to Herver again. It's all fairly predictable, slow, and
it is, and you're taking that extra pass where you don't need to, and that's where I think that sometimes it's that safety thing again, isn't it?
Andre back here to Santiago Bueno, the last outfielder back here for Wolves. Krejci in off the left-hand side, rolls it out to the left-hand side now to Rodrigo Gomez. First time cross in towards Strand-Larsen, too high for him, and Arias sliding in as well, but the ball had gone. Goal kick Burnley.
I'm going to say Rodrigo Gomez, great ball in again. I don't understand why Arias is so deep there. He should be in contact with.
As soon as Rodrigo turns on his right peg, that's our indication to make runs across people, in front of people, behind people. Like, we need runners in the box, and we can't have you reacting. It needs to be proactive.
Burnley goal kick. They're not messing around, playing out here. They're pumping it long every time.
What I will say is that I think when Rodrigo Gomez comes in on his right peg, he's got to aim for that far stick.
Oh, Krejci's missed it. Johnston gets a hand to it, and Wolves somehow managed to mop up. That was nearly catastrophic at the back there for Wolves.
Oh, what
real miscommunication. And now Wolves come forward. Hugo Bueno on the left. Rodrigo Gomez takes over, running here against Walker, who I think might have put the fear into him a little bit. Bellegarde back down the lines of Rodrigo Gomez, out of play for a goal kick.
What a let-off that is. What a let-off. I think, say Johnson's too close for me. I think he's too close to his defender. He needs to just stay where he is and just give him that option. But also as well, what Niall's touched on earlier, that communication, that's a big let-off.
So, another goal kick to Burnley. The previous one, well, Krejci let it bounce twice and just dropped over his head. And if it wasn't for Johnston, Wolves were 2-0 down.
I didn't actually see it at the time. I've just seen it on the screen just there. We're extremely lucky, by the way.
I'm still trying to work out how we got away with it.
In fact, Johnston's done really good just to get an hand on it.
From Krejci, is that misjudgment? Is that confidence? Is that nerves? Is it everything?
I don't know if he's heard anything.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think that he's lefty. He must have heard something.
Because normally you take charge there as the defender. When there's a little bit of danger, you take no nonsense. I don't really care about being safe or trying to be clever with.
Oh, breakout here, and Anthony away down the left. Wolves chasing back, and Herver's done enough against him, and Andre manages to win it back for Wolves.
It just seems like we're sleeping. When we're in possession, we're sleeping at the back. And that's the time when you need to be alert. It really is. I got taught that at a very young age. When things are all right going forward and then the players were on the ball, that's the time for us to switch on.
Yeah.
Because it can change in an instant.
That's what I was just touching on. So, look, at the end of the day, when we've got the ball, you've got to make sure that you're doing it right and you're in the right position just in case of that breakdown.
Rodrigo Gomez trying a little reverse to Hugo Bueno down the left-hand side, but it was cut out. Wolves are committing bodies up the field, but it inevitably is leaving gaps in behind.
It's leaving gaps, and we're just letting Burnley get out at the minute. It's about that contact, being able to get near players. And look, so it's difficult at the minute.
Yeah,
29 minutes is gone.
You're just looking at it there. I was just watching the centre forward for Burnley, Fleming, and he loves playing on the shoulders of the defenders. Always ask questions.
Oh, and suddenly in between the lines, there's all kinds of space here for Anthony. Brun-Larsen on the right wing, midway inside the Wolves half. Checks, goes back square to Cullen, who flights a long diagonal in. Far side is Hartman. Low ball across to Fleming, 2-0. And Wolves in all kinds of trouble here at Molineux.
That's a long ball. That's a long ball again. That's been done over the top. That's way too easy.
Caught with a run up.
That is.
But was there a foul on Santiago Bueno? That's the question Wolves are asking.
Well, Hoover's got caught ball watching.
He definitely went down there. Strand-Larsen, in his role as captain, speaking to the referee, saying the shirt was pulled. Tony Harrington, who's been subbed in as referee today, is awaiting instruction here from VAR Tim Robinson down in West London. We'll wait to see the replays again, but whether it was a foul or not,
you can't let
the two down here. This is awful.
You can't let runners go. He got caught ball watching. One straight ball it is.
He must have checked it. He's pointing to the spot. Has it been checked?
Check ongoing. Scott Parker making his point to the fourth official. Look on the replay screens now. Long ball in, low ball across. Was Bueno fouled? Hard to tell from that first angle.
Even if he was, he's got to be a lot stronger than that.
You would hope he hasn't gone down there unless there's significant contact on him.
They're both holding though, that's the thing.
And I think that might be what rules in Burnley's favour.
They're both holding. Look, yeah, I think if he
that's a contact sport, right?
If this gets chalked off, we've been lucky.
Now you can see, there's one angle here where you can see a big pull on Santiago Bueno's shirt. How strict is VAR Tim Robinson going to be? Meanwhile, Jeff Shee's copping some flack from the South Bank. Now they're looking more closely at this. That one angle along the goal line is quite damning from a Burnley point of view, isn't it? I think you're right, though. In fact, the goal's been given. Check over. It's only that one angle, isn't it, that makes it look bad from a Burnley point of view.
Santiago's got to be, he's got to be stronger. I'm sorry, but he has.
Hoover's got to see the runner.
Yeah, like runners, like one. That's a ball over the top. A simple ball, diagonal ball over the top. No one's gone with runners. Like, what is going on? I'll be honest, I think the weakness is in midfield, and I honestly think the two sitters in Andre and Joe Gomez would fix this problem.
Wolves trying to come forward. Walker lets it go. Rodrigo Gomez goes in. He's asking the referee whether it should be a penalty. It has gone out for a Wolves throw, just a few yards up from the corner flag on the left-hand side.
There's Andre in there on his own, trying to be the sitter, but Bellegarde and Manetti are a bit all over the place, which is leaving us open in midfield a lot.
So Wolves throw on the left, which Rodrigo Gomez is going to take. He's winding up for a long throw, but throws it short into Hugo Bueno. Back to Rodrigo Gomez. Hugo Bueno on the left, tries to cross. Walker snapped into him so quickly. And Wolves have to start again from halfway. Bellegarde, square to Herbert. This is a long way back now for Wolves, even against Burnley at home. 2-0 down here. And we haven't even played 35 minutes. Hugo Bueno on the left, swings one in. Hit on the volley there by Krejci. Once he says handball, but it was so close there, Ugochukwu. It was never going to be penalised, and now the counter's on. It's Anthony against Herbert down the left, and Herbert did enough to see Anthony off, and it goes back to Johnston.
Yeah, we're just hanging on here a little bit. So look, it's a massive blow to your confidence and your play.
Bellegarde's long direct ball, looking for Strand-Larsen, a bit predictable, but headed out to play by Tuanzebe. And Wolves throw on the left-hand side.
That's a bit weird. That obviously that ball from Bellegarde, it was into an area that you don't want Strand-Larsen running into the corners. Like you just don't want it. You want it in between the sticks.
Perver on the right wing, in line with the edge of the area, back to Andre in the middle of the Burnley half, in towards Manetzi, heads down on target, but an easy catch it was for Dubravka.
Yeah, there's the difference, isn't it? So like, things going for you. It's gone straight down straight to the goalkeeper, unfortunately.
Number forward towards Fleming, goes all the way through to Johnston.
Just got to keep going, just got to keep doing the right things. But we've got to defend better. We can't just keep letting one ball just cause all the problems that they have. Both of the goals have come from one diagonal ball.
Strand Larsen wins it, edge of the area. Good persistence from him. Can't quite square it to Bellegarde, who catches Ugochukwu. Not only is it a Burnley free kick, it's a yellow card to Bellegarde.
He must have said he's hanging his foot up a little bit, was it?
Yeah, it looks like he's just come over the top a little bit. Yeah. Oh.
Ugochukwu still down here, feeling the pain. So a bit of a pause in the game. We have played nearly 35 minutes. Wolves 0, Burnley 2 here at Molineux.
Yeah, just followed through on his ankle. Just seeing the replay.
Does this feel like a game where Pereira's going to have to make multiple changes at half time?
I think he does. I don't think there's any way you don't get Joe Gomez on the field half time. I think you can see that's the problem at the moment. Yeah, the long balls killed us, but I don't think that happens when you've got Andre and Joe Gomez together on.
But I was always taught as a defender, if there's no pressure on the ball, you've got to drop off. And we've got caught twice for trying to hold the line or not picking people up, and we've got punished for it.
Especially when they've got good delivery and good diagonal balls, but two, when you've got someone whose game is playing on the shoulders. Like you can see that the boy Fleming for Burnley, he loves being on the shoulders of defenders and running off them, and when he can see your number, it's never a good thing.
Wolves on the right with Arias, swings a high ball in towards the far post. Bellegarde attacking it, still there with Bellegarde, but he and Rodrigo Gomez got in each other's way. Vitor Pereira with his notepad out at the moment, all the coaches looking at it to try and see what he's thinking.
Like I understand the Manetzi Bellegarde. I understand it to a certain extent in the fact that we need people to get in the box, and they're two that, in terms of running stats, they're incredible. They really are. But the quality that we need with that comes along with controlling the midfield, because we can't all be runners. Otherwise, we go down the athletics track to get some, like, you know what I mean? We need that quality as well. That in certain situations, who's going to take the ball in? Who's going to see that a layoff is there to be had for you to hit it, instead of just making runs here or there?
Wolves have it in the Burnley half with Bellegarde. Back to goal. Goes down. Referee tells him to get to his feet. Thought he dived there. Ball spooned out to the right-hand side towards Brun Larsen. Just about keeps it in play, and only just. Tuanzebe. Wolves win it back through Manetzi, does really well. Strand Larsen trying to take on Tuanzebe, then goes down holding his face. The Wolves are starting to get a bit desperate here. Burnley bring it away. Long ball by Hartman towards Fleming. Hugo Bueno takes it down the chest, gives it to Ugochukwu.
We look at sixes and sevens when there's a cross-field ball coming in.
There's another one. Cullen to Hartman on the left-hand side. First touch not great, fires it into the arms of Johnston.
We've got to get hold of these players of Burnley at the minute. They're just dictating absolutely everything.
Strand Larsen makes a channel run wide on the right-hand side. He's got no one around him yet. Back to Bellegarde. He drives forward in the middle of the field and curls one nicely to Rodrigo Gomez on the left-hand side. Edge of the area into Manetzi. Wanted to take it first time, but Esteve coming across. Wolves have a corner.
Yeah, bit better, a little bit more positive. But again, they've got to try and get themselves back into this game, and the only way they're going to do it now is just by having a gamble at everything.
You've got to take risks. You've got to take bigger risks than what we should have done at the start of the game, because we haven't got that win on the board, and now it's just like we need to go a bit gung-ho.
Wolves' first corner. Arias takes it short. And Wolves fans not happy about that. Into Hugo Bueno. Back to Hugo Bueno, left corner of the area. Curls one towards the far post, past everyone. And Walker just used his nous there to let it drop over his head, and in the left-back position curls one away towards the halfway line. Wolves do well to nod it down through Bellegarde. Krejci, comfortable in these positions in midfield, of course. Forward into Rodrigo Gomez. Back, though, to Hervé near the halfway line. He's again looking about that early delivery. A little 1-2 there with Krejci. Low ball in towards Santiago Bueno, who goes down. Krejci inside the box on the right. And the referee says penalty. Wolves have a penalty. And something surely to work with. And that is probably the
lowest contact, yeah.
That's probably the lowest cheer for a penalty I think I've ever heard in this stadium.
But he's given it straight away, hasn't he, the referee? Well, I watched the Liverpool-Brentford game last night. So, did you see the penalty awarded to Brentford?
I did, but remind me.
It was minimal. That's where Van Dijk's coming for the challenge. He's hardly caught it. And they said it was on the line in the box, but there was hardly any contact on it.
Well, this was through the back of
Santiago
Bueno, wasn't it?
There was more contact on that one. So if you're looking at that, it will be a definite penalty. Yeah, he's kicked him straight to the back through. Yeah.
Cullen it was. This isn't going to be overturned. And Wolves with a spot kick.
Isn't it mad though that's been given as penalties nowadays?
Well, the one last night, there was less of a contact yesterday.
It is mad to me. But I will take it.
Yeah,
we'll take it. We need anything.
Yeah, get us back into the game.
But they are checking this. This check is ongoing. I can't see how they're going to find any clear evidence to overturn this. It's just not there.
Yeah, they'll leave it to the referee's decision on the pitch, won't they?
And Strand Larsen being told to put the ball on the spot. Of course, he is without a goal this season in the Premier League. His only goals in the Carabao Cup here against West Ham.
I can't see anything clear on the replays, if I'm totally honest with you. I can't.
Well, his referee's blown his whistle. He said it's given. Yeah, on-field decision has been upheld, hasn't it?
I actually think it's because you can't see anything in the replay.
And that's sometimes the way VAR goes. They have to see something to be able to action on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wolves have a Premier League penalty for the first time since April 2024. But there's a bit of pushing and shoving on the edge of the box.
Yeah, they're just trying to unsettle it. Everybody, there's
been a big delay already.
Especially the taker.
So Wolves' first Premier League penalty since April 2024. Wolves have scored their last 23 in the Premier League. And Jurgen Strand Larsen is taking responsibility here. He has to score for Wolves. Wolves need this so much. Strand Larsen from 12 yards in front of the North Bank. Steps up now. Jurgen Strand Larsen rolls it home.
Yes. Brilliant penalty.
Wolves back in business.
Confident penalty.
Number 9, Jurgen Strand.
Oh, how Wolves needed that.
Yeah, without doubt, it's something what they needed. So it's given them a chance, given them an opportunity now to get themselves back into this game. They need to go in at half-time, at least, with this score.
A bit of raptors here between Strand Larsen and Ugochukwu. Something's going on between them. And Strand Larsen
just get on with it, Larsen. You just scored. Got us back into the games, as you could say.
His first goal since the Palace away game at the end of last season, in the Premier League at least. And Wolves on the board, but they need another and another. Fleming, Cullen for Burnley, back towards Walker on the halfway line.
Well, you're hoping it's given him a bit of a boost now, isn't it?
Brun Larsen, and then a strong challenge for Ugochukwu there on Bellegarde. Headed by Florentino. Back forward again, Esteve gets lucky as he finds Cullen, but Bellegarde goes into the challenge. A little bit of bite in this game all of a sudden. Andre down the left side. Rodrigo Gomez, first time looking for the run of Munetsi, but the flag's up for offside.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need it. We need it. I'll be honest, we need that fight.
Yeah, that fire in your belly now. So it's given them a cause now to get onto it, to get them back into it. And a way to get these fans behind them as well.
It's a free kick here then for Burnley that Kyle Walker is going to take just to the left of the halfway line in front of us and plays a long, high, straight ball towards Fleming. Comes down off him towards Brun Larsen. Hugo Bueno trying to block the cross, but back it comes here towards Fleming. And there for Wolves is Santiago Bueno, but his clearance isn't great. Cullen picks it up. Ugochukwu now receives it off Walker. Back to Walker on the right-hand side. Walker into his own half. Tuanzebe goes back to his own goalkeeper. Strand Larsen closing down the gap. back to Tuanzebe in the right back position. Strand Larsen going after him. Tuanzebe plays the ball forward and it evades absolutely everyone and goes through to Johnson.
But you can see, because there's that little bit of fight in them now, so look, in that fire in the bellies,
Bit of urgency.
the change in the crowd. They want to get behind the team.
Ball forward by Krejci and towards Arias, edge of the area, manages to turn. Up to Rodrigo Gomez. Bellegarde with a chance to deliver, plays a long straight ball to the far side. Hervé coming in far side and nods it into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Now, just make sure you don't leave your back door open here, though, because they're coming at us again.
Striding forward with Ugo Chukwu. On the right is Brun Larsen. He's carrying it forward and slots it on, and a better ball there for Fleming. He's in for his hat-trick.
He's in trouble, yeah.
I was miles away from him as well. I'm so glad
I don't know
that
who's marking it. Like, it just seems like we're just running without marking.
But it was Santi, and I think it was Andre was trying to get back. But
as a right back, as a full back, you have to be inside now.
Yeah.
You have to be inside.
Especially when your two centre halves are going to cross.
Yeah, we're not playing a back three.
Are they forgetting that? Can you do that at this level?
But yeah, the thing is though, if the play's out this side, your fullbacks, the danger is in that central position, which we found out the 2 goals that we give away. You've got to come back in. The wide man is the least dangerous player for you.
If that centre forward's playing in the in-betweens, your fullback has to be in.
Krejci under pressure from Fleming. Nods it straight out of play for a throw into Burnley. 5 minutes of additional time at the end of this first half.
Walker,
So
giving it the old
Walker,
tactics.
Well, literally, he's
pointing to someone who's not even receiving it.
Well, he's living up to his name. He's a walker, isn't he? And he literally was walking.
Long throw down the line towards Fleming, who shields it near the corner flag. Knocked off though by Hugo Bueno. Goal kick given.
Well done, Bueno.
And Wolves, in a
just get forward,
fashion, trying to get the ball up there.
Just go direct. Just mix it up with them.
But Johnson doesn't want to do that. Short into Krejci, who will go long. Booms it up towards Strand Larsen. He's got Tuanzebe again, backing into him. Munetsi tries to get the knockdown, but bounces off his shin. And now the play for a goal kick, and Lee Naylor is sinking his face in the desk.
Well, I'm just going there as well. What's the Wolves defender just done straight away? What the keeper couldn't do.
The keeper can't do, yeah. Like, and then it gets us up even further. Though Tomo, he gets people up with play.
Yeah, well, he's done what the keeper's given the ball to do exactly what he could have done himself. And that's what I'm talking about, that extra pass that we don't need to do.
So goal kick Burnley. We have played 90 seconds of the 5 added on. Fleming. Staying down here is Santiago Bueno. Actually a free kick's on Burnley's way. Santiago Bueno appealing in the face of the referee, but he needs to get back and get in here.
I'll be honest, Fleming's got us on toast at the moment. He really has.
Well, he'd be after his hat-trick, wouldn't he?
You know, but he's just using his body in a way that we're finding it really, really difficult to deal with him. But we have to be a bit more cuter than that, Tomo, I'll be honest.
But I think that Santi has problems against physical centre-forwards, for me. I think that when you've got a centre-forward up there who's physical, I think he struggles with it.
When he tries to match it, it's just,
And if you're saying that's his game, what he's doing, Fleming's game, then it's going to be a problem for us.
Yeah.
Well, clearly it has been. He's got 2 goals.
It's a Burnley free kick, not within shooting range, but probably about 35 yards out, and Walker is standing over it here. And he's going to clip it, or curl it rather, to the far post here. Nodded back across goal in towards Brun Larsen, but thankfully the long arms of Johnson were there. He smashes it downfield, puts a bit of fade on it, but it's Rodrigo Gomez chasing it, and then collides with Tuanzebe as he makes contact with the ball.
I'll be honest, I'm a bit surprised they didn't get the free kick.
Yeah, I thought that he'd carried on running into him.
Because he's got the touch on it, and Rodrigo's just gone charging into him.
Andre into Bellegarde. Right-hand side now is Hervé.
Like, these are the bits that I'm talking about. Yes, we've got numbers in the box, but our build-up ain't there.
Or it's too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow, but we need the players back in position for the build-up to happen.
Hervé. Back to Santiago Bueno, back to the right-hand side again. It's Bellegarde who finds himself on the right wing here against Hartman. Bellegarde checks onto his left. He's done really well. Wriggles into the area, then back out again. Edge of the box now. Bellegarde, he's got to lay it off to someone. He crosses instead. Trying to convert. Yes, it's 2-2!
Yes!
2-2! And Wolves rescue it right on the stroke of half-time.
What a weird game.
Number 5, Marshall.
Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Marshall Munetsi on the score sheet. His first Premier League goal of the season.
Yeah, and that's just through getting the ball, creating it. Bellegarde actually running at players, opening things up. Yeah. Oh. Now they've got themselves back into the game now. It was great play from Bellegarde down that right-hand side.
45+4 in the first half, and Wolves in the final seconds making it 2 each. Scott Parker not happy about something.
Well, he's not
So
offside.
the goal's given, it's 2 each.
Yeah, he's not offside. We're just watching it there.
That was my first suspicion, to be honest, but did manage to time his
Yeah.
run well. And a glancing header into the corner.
Well, I think it was Larson who played the ball across, wasn't it?
They got there in the end, Wolves. So it looks like there'll be a clean slate at the start of the second half. But those changes we were talking about, Nails and Tomo, do you think they still come into effect or not? Does that change things?
No, I think so. I think you've got to, because the dangers are still there. Like, it's easy to see.
Ball back here with Sam Johnston. Wolves not done yet in this first half. We've still got a minute to go, just about. Ball down the left-hand side. Strand Larson nods it onto Rodrigo Gomez. Terrible connection with the ball, though, and can't cross. Walker away. Down by Brun Larson. Santiago Bueno there. Hugo Bueno down the left. Challenged from behind by Cullen. Strand Larson takes it now. He's got 2 Burnley players facing him. Knocks it off Walker. Wolves have a corner, but there's no time to take it. There is the half-time whistle. When time's up, time's up. And I say that as a Wolves fan.
Yeah. Yeah, another Wolves fans, Wolves players, sorry, have surrounded the referee, but if the time's out, the time's out, unfortunately. He's not going to say, okay, just set the corner.
Yeah, I know, right? It doesn't work like that.
No, it doesn't.
But Wolves have got to seize this positive now, hasn't it? Because the
they are.
momentum's with
It's
them.
huge. I'll be honest, we didn't look like we were going to get back into it.
No, we didn't.
We had a touch of fortune with a penalty, if I'm totally honest. And then we've just managed to claw back. We really have. Out of nowhere. Because it didn't look like we were going to.
But when we talk about the spirit and what we need from them, I know they've gone 2-0 down and didn't look great, but they've definitely shown that to get themselves back into the game, because it could have been quite easily, say, like going on to conceding the 3rd goal, but they've fought, they've battled for everything, and they've got themselves back into the game.
That they have. Burnley were 2-0 up, 2 goals from Fleming on 14 and 30. Strand Larson with a penalty on 42 after Santiago Bueno was fouled, and then Munetsi with a header as he climbed so high there to nod into the corner in the 4th minute of added time at the end of the first half. Means that at half-time, here at Molineux, Wolves have somehow rescued it for now. The score, Wolves 2, Burnley 2. We'll be back shortly for the second half.
slang on the fifth day. Sunrise where the kids play. Parents
Welcome back to Molyneux. Wolves and Burnley back out and ready to do it all over again here. 2-2 at half-time, quite incredibly. And you get the feeling the goal scoring is not done here. Wolves are back out. The Wolves are back out, guys, with no changes. You surprised by that, Nails?
Yeah, I just thought there was weaknesses there in our game that I thought you needed Joe Gomez. Again, it must be an injury that is not involved. So whether he's trying to protect him, in the reason being there's no changes.
So straight away, Johnston with a long ball onto the right-hand side, onto the chest of Arias. Wolves with 2 down after 30 minutes. Fleming with a brace, Larson with a penalty on 42. Munetsi 45 plus 4. Both sides as they were for the second half. So Wolves once again with Johnston in goal. Herver, Santiago Bueno, Krejci and Hugo Bueno across the back. Munetsi, Andre and Bellegarde in midfield. And then Arias, Strand Larsen and Rodrigo Gomez, the front three. Burnley play it forward here into Fleming, now chasing a hat-trick. Wolves have it through Krejci, but the referee has blown. It's a free kick to Burnley just inside the Wolves half on the right-hand side. I think a commentator normally asks at this stage, what do teammates need to do better in the second half? For Wolves, they've got to find some structure, haven't they?
I just think we need to be a bit wary of, you know, the long ball. We got caught out there quite a few times, not just on the goals. So you know, when we have the ball, especially in forward areas, are we doing the right thing? Have we got the back door closed? Are we looking after our players?
Munetsi charging forward. So nothing though for Wolves, and it's back here with the Burnley goalkeeper De Bruyne. Wolves attacking the South Bank end in this second half. Herver with a header onto the halfway line, and Arias, who received a push in the back there from Florentino.
Happy with that because he was going nowhere.
I just think that we've got to, the way that we ended that first half, I just think we've got to build on that and just hopefully have learned our lesson about the defending and putting pressure on the ball and dropping, and when there's no pressure on the ball. So because we got caught twice there with diagonal balls, one with the second one coming back from the back post where he's put it across the box for Fleming to finish, and the first one was what, 40 yards diagonal, where we've got to be in contact with the player. We can't afford to just be standing off him and get caught. It was a great finish, don't get me wrong, but you've got to try and have that little bit of contact on the ball as well.
You need to James, you need to expect the worst as a defender. It's what I got taught.
Yeah.
Expect the unexpected
when you haven't got the ball.
Krejci crosses into the box on the left-hand side here. Burnley able to clear. Wolves have Burnley camped on the edge of their own area here at the moment. Onto the left-hand side, and Krejci again. Hugo Bueno takes over. Faced up here by Brun Larsen, who didn't go down the tunnel straight away at half-time, was receiving a little bit of a treatment on the field with one of the physios. Krejci, left side here to Rodrigo Gomez. Inside to Bellegarde. Left corner of the penalty area, tries to go on the outside, zips between two. Bellegarde into the box, trying to turn, trying to get the ball out, does do. Arias, there's the shoot, still Arias inside the box. Has it taken off his foot, and Burnley clear.
Has to be faster, you don't get that time in the box.
I'm sorry, but he's just got to hit it. I know it's tight in there, but just because of the amount of bodies that are in there, so it could go in absolutely anywhere. He wants to set it up and tee it up for the perfect goal. You're not going to get that time and space.
Wolves throw on the left. We played 3 minutes of this second half. 2-2 at Molyneux.
Like that, I'm sure Hugo Bueno can throw it that far. He's not even reaching the 18-yard
Hugo Bueno in, Munetsi nods on. Hugo Chukwu away, drops on the edge for Herver. He needs to get the ball out of his feet, or he could have been caught there. And now plays stop because Wolves have Krejci down facing the turf inside the penalty area. And referees automatically stop it now if it's deemed to be a head injury of any kind. But Krejci's already back up. I think he might have a nosebleed, but not a lot more than that.
I didn't really see it.
But he's walking away from the situation.
Krejci, I don't know if he got hit by one of us or them.
Well, the referee's telling Krejci he's got to go off here, even though it was the referee that stopped play. Krejci's got up and said, look, I don't want treatment. but now he's telling him he's got to go off.
Well, that's strange. Oh, he's got. Has he got blood?
I don't like that rule.
No, take blood. I was just saying. I thought there
It's
was
his
red on
poppy.
it. It's the poppy.
It's
I was
just
just
a
about to
poppy.
say that. I thought there was red on his shirt.
Why is that rule like?
It's one of those bizarre one rule fits all, but there's no flexibility within it, I think.
It just hurts us as a team and
Colliding
not
with
having-
Ugochukwu, that's what it was.
what? But they're not checking anything. So what needs to be done?
Yeah, and that was it. 30-second rule as well, is it?
Yeah. So Wolves down to 10, but they are in possession at least.
Yeah, we'll reply down though, unfortunately.
Hugo Bueno. To Rodrigo Gomez on the left, gets it out of his feet, goes back to Andre on the halfway line, who has dropped into the back line here. Santiago Bueno, Wolves just looking to keep the ball here and navigate this final 10 seconds before Krejci comes back on. Refs now says it's okay, on you come. And Wolves back to the 11. High ball towards Arias on the right, doesn't go for the header, and it drops out of play. So throw into Burnley. Just to recap that Wolves bench for you today: Sarr the keeper, David Moller-Wolfer, Joao Gomez, Hwang Hee-chan back on the bench after he missed last week with the knock, Agbadou, Arokadare, Totti Gomez, Fer Lopez and Jackson Chachua. Do you think Wolves are in a situation here where he's been like, look, I'm not going to make these changes, but you've got 10-15 minutes to prove to me that you should still be
Yeah,
out
I
there?
would have thought so.
Yeah, I thought so as well.
I think he gives it till 55, 60 to go. Right, okay. I've tried it.
51 gone. Wolves 2, Burnley 2. To Nzebe. Stev to Hartman on the left-hand side. Moving into the Wolves half under very little pressure, and then Herver catches Anthony. And it's a free kick here to Burnley, just 5 yards in off the left-hand touchline.
It's too easy, that. I just think it's too easy. It's lazy. It's lazy defending there from Hoover.
I think it's because he's not close enough to him. That's
yeah,
why.
like in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a free kick for Burnley, which will be an outswinger from Hartman, who signed from Feyenoord in the summer. Wolves pull everyone back to defend. Arias the furthest forward as the one-man wall, but it's a very high ball in. And Johnson lets it go.
Be honest,
Behind for a goal kick.
it's only just gone out. I'm surprised no one actually went for it, because it weren't that bad of a ball if you
He was overhit slightly.
when you load the back stick.
So Wolves restart play. Krejci into Hugo Bueno, in line with the edge of his own penalty area. Forward into Bellegarde, who lost his footing briefly, but back on his feet now and driving forward. In what has been a bleak afternoon for Wolves in large parts. Bellegarde's performed pretty well. Herver down the right, goes past Anthony, edge of the area, tries to slip it right.
God.
Maybe could have driven one towards goal himself there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He could have got. He's done so well initially. Carry on. He was just so obsessed with it. That ball going out wide.
Wolves carry on as a collective. Santiago Bueno inside the Burnley half. Plays it into Herver. First time out to Arias on the right, who's slipped. And it's a throw to Burnley. There's a lot of loyalty to John Arias this season, isn't there? A lot of loyalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hasn't done as well as I thought he would.
I
Put it that
remember
way.
here when I was there for the cup game, and when Wolves had their tails up and were chasing that game, he was really on it. But I've seen very little other than that to justify his place as regularly as he has had it.
Look,
I've
so-
said
no,
this- yeah,
go on,
I've-
sorry, go on.
Sorry, Tom.
Go on.
I've said it before. Like, it's not easy coming to a new country trying to settle in.
Yeah.
But I need to see something, and I just haven't at the
Yeah.
moment. If I'm
Yeah, I
honest.
was just going to echo that first bit, but yeah, I still haven't seen enough to warrant his selection every week for it as well.
Oh, it's gone beyond Hugo Bueno here. Brun Larsen down the right-hand side, cuts it back to Fleming, who lets it go. Anthony miscues. Don't think he was expecting it to come his way, and it bobbles through to Johnson.
Well, having the numbers back there and not one picking up, it's a bit strange, that, for me. I mean, yeah, we're running into our goal.
I think we got away with that a little bit.
Hugo Bueno on the left wing, challenged quickly there by Walker, who really snaps into the challenge.
We're running back to our goal, but who we marking? Like, and you know, two of them could have.
To be fair,
had a shot.
Fleming was free.
Yeah, two of them could have had a shot. I'm quite surprised Fleming over the ball.
Krejci on the left-hand side. Wolves pushed up really high here as a group. Hugo Bueno on the left. It's Rodrigo Gomez who goes back to Krejci. Hugo Bueno Comes in off the left flank, then crosses on his weaker right side, headed away by Tuanzebe. Back to Santiago Bueno, who tucks it back in turn to Andre, the deepest of the Wolves outfielders, 10 yards inside the Burnley half. Then Krejci with a sweeping long ball out to the right-hand side. Herver, first-time volley across goal, headed away by Tuanzebe. Santiago Bueno, Wolves come again. Hugo Bueno, Wolves looking to complete the comeback here. Bellegarde swings one in from the left, too close to the goalkeeper.
Too close.
And De Bruyne has it.
They need to aim for when you're crossing like that, when you're crossing that quick, you need to aim for the far stick.
Yeah.
At least then it's...
Well, you saw it in the first half when Rodrigo Gomez did it, where the keepers had to make a save.
That's the exact ball that you need, and if you do it near post, it's normally misses everyone out and gives no one a chance.
Burnley down the right with Brun Larsen. Chukwu given space to advance into the area now is Florentino. Fleming curling one and took it so casually there and really should have just bent it into the far corner, but curled it straight into the arms of Johnston.
Well, I think that's took a little bit of a deflection as well.
Yeah,
that could have been a lot worse than it was, boys, because Johnson was set for the shot. If that took a bit of a harder deflection, he was in trouble.
Right, look, we have to take chances. I get it, but the game's, you know, we're drawing a game at the moment. We need to be a bit more savvy when we're defending. That's 2 attacks and 2 attempts.
Ball to Rodrigo Gomez on the left. He's kept it in play. Now trying to take on Kyle Walker. Crosses, hits Walker. Corner Wolves. And the South Bank trying to get behind the side here. And John Arias has gone out to take it. Strand Larsen positioning himself at the far post. Burnley with everyone back inside their own area, very clustered in the 6-yard box. Where's this one going to land? Arias to swing it in here. In towards the near post, flick on by Menezzi, over and out.
Well, I've said in the last few games that he needs to bypass that first man again. He's fortunate he got away with that because Menezzi had come forward.
So many occasions it happens though, Tom. We've sat here on numerous occasions and we're not beating the first man.
Yeah.
We've said it over and over and over again.
Well, me and Niles was chatting just before the game, and they were doing some set plays and a bit of shadow as well in front of the goal, and got the coaches taking the free kicks in the corners. And I just said to Niles, why aren't we taking those? It's a bit of practice for them. So look, doing it, putting it in the right area.
Krejci comes out. Goes into Fleming, and eventually he gets the free kick as well, the Dutch striker.
Can't be giving them chances to put the ball in the box.
Just about to say, there are a couple of little things at the minute where they're getting little free kicks, corners.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that with the bigger team, the taller team, it's just... They're causing us problems every time the ball goes in our box, but we're giving them opportunities by giving silly free kicks away.
I'm looking here as well. The 5 for Burnley, who's probably their biggest player, is pulled out onto Menezzi and Hoover, and our 3 biggest players are in the middle of the goal. I know we're marking zonal again.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
But he's their threat.
Larsen's the one for me.
Cullen takes it short into Hartman, plays it back across field to Fleming, who knocks it down towards Anthony. They've messed that one up, but still have it on the right. Anthony receives it off Walker, crosses, goes behind, and Burnley have a corner in front of their travelling fans.
See there, Tomo. How's he allowed to bring it down on his chest?
In our box.
In our box. Like, we need to be a bit more aware of what's going on here. I mean, the defending side of things on set pieces and when long balls have gone in is not good enough.
So, Burnley corner.
Are you a zonal marker player?
I'd prefer to mark.
I'll do as well.
I think you should have players in certain positions.
Hartman in towards the near post, comes back out to Cullen, edge of the area, who strikes it straight at Johnston again. Oh. It seems to me the current argument is that because of the use of VAR is that man marking can put you in a bit of trouble with pulling and pushing and that kind of thing. That seems to be the suggestion from all the coaches in the game at the moment.
Well, at the minute, we're getting ourselves in trouble at the minute.
Well, you take a risk by putting blockers there, don't you? So
yeah,
works both ways.
I think you have one near stick, you have one back stick.
Herver on the right wing, low ball in, terrible delivery.
Not good enough.
Cleared away, headed back by Santiago Bueno, nodded down by Ugo Chukwu. And then Burnley give it away a little bit to Nzebe. And just stab it out to Walker on the right-hand side, who checks. He goes back to Nzebe. Cullen. And then finds the ball out to Hartman on the left-hand side, and Burnley now moving forward. Brun-Larsen, who's on the left wing at the moment, running here against Herbert. After Florentino. The South Bank asking Wolves to get stuck into Burnley in their own unique way.
Are you sure? You took a few of those words.
Burnley have it with Cullen. Across to Nzebe in the right now, where Walker is waiting. Back to the step. Hartman on the left side. Burnley with short and sharp 1 and 2 touch stuff. Anthony. Cullen, Florentino. Burnley looking neat and tidy here, but not really going anywhere with the ball for now.
Yeah, they
All
do
just
need
inside
to
the Wolves half.
We're just a little bit too off them. So look, they're getting touched. By the time they've had their touch and played, we're still travelling towards the ball. So look, you might as well just stay back and just let them have the ball.
To Nzebe. We've played 60 minutes here at Molineux. Wolves 2, Burnley 2. No sign of any changes just yet, but all the subs getting warm down away to our left-hand side.
See, that's the thing for me. Are we going to wait till something goes wrong?
Cullen, Brun-Larsen, edge of the area, keeps working it left. Anthony will look to come inside. He comes back on Brun-Larsen, plays it towards goal, easily away by Krejci. Strand Larsen, I wouldn't say he's looking to flag it here. He's not flagging here, but well, could do with a little bit of help.
Yeah, we've got to be first to that ball. At the minute, we're not.
Burnley come with Walker, chests it forward in towards Ugochukwu, out off Rodrigo Gomez. You want Pereira to be proactive here now.
Yeah, I don't want something to happen for him then to make
a change. Yeah.
To make a change. Like, I think, you know, let's do it. Let's go for it. Because we're not in control. If I thought we were in control of this game, and then I'd be like, okay, cool. There's no need to change it.
Yeah, you can understand it.
They're on top. They've had chances.
Long throw by Walker into the Wolves area, headed away by Krejci, hit on the volley, down there by Florentino, who heads it again after that. Wolves can't clear their lines, eventually do now, and they win a free kick on the edge of their own penalty area after a foul that took Munetsi down. Attempts to just recover and relax for a few moments.
Well, I think there's going to be a change because they're messing around with the board just down in front of us here.
What are you thinking from a Wolves point of view? Who are you going to at this point?
It's difficult. I think you got to look at Tolu.
Straight swap?
No.
Or put it to them?
No, I think you stick 2 up front. We need to win this game.
Nice crossfield ball. Herbert low into Munetsi in the middle of the Burnley half. Keeps it moving to Bellegarde. The ball was on to the left. It wasn't to Rodrigo Gomez, though. One behind in Hugo Bueno. Hugo Bueno comes in field, driving towards the edge of the box. Now Joel Gomez is stripped and ready to come on. Bellegarde, quick ball left. Rodrigo Gomez up against Carl Walker. Back to Bellegarde, edge of the penalty area. Looking across on his left, back on his right. Doesn't know what to do. Goes back out to Santiago Bueno. Andre, edge of the area. Herbert. Back to Andre. Fans starting to get a bit impatient again, but Wolves trying to take their time, waiting for that moment to open up. Now down the left, Hugo Bueno, a couple of step overs, and Brun-Larsen ready, but Bellegarde back there again. Edge of the area, Jean-Ric Bellegarde carrying on, goes down, free kick Wolves. Right on the edge of the penalty area, 2 or 3 yards outside the box, left-hand side.
I'm going to say he's been probably the one who's looked like he's got a spark
to make
in him.
things happen. Yeah.
First off, when he's done well out on that right-hand side, and again when he's running with that ball and going inside, his feet are great. He's going away from the Burnley players. This is a great position for a free kick. Was it 20 yards, 25 yards, if that?
And there's an angle on it as well.
Yeah.
Who takes? Hugo Bueno standing over it. John Arias fancies it as well.
I think it's a right footer for me. I think
they could touch it here and change the angle slightly.
Yeah, could do.
They've got a number of options.
I think Arias is taking this.
Hasn't scored for Wolves yet. John Arias standing over it here for Wolves. The South Bank hoping this one is going to go in. Strand Larsen resting with the goalkeeper. Arias and Hugo Bueno standing over the ball. It's John Arias for Wolves! Off the bar! And the rebound doesn't fall for Strand Larsen.
Oh, that could have rebounded off the back of the goalkeeper as well.
So close.
It is.
You're getting who from the crowd for them?
Oh, it's come down and then say it's hit the goalkeeper and gone out. because that could have been just somebody's tap in there for it. But a great free kick.
Instead, a Wolves throw on the left-hand side, midway between the goal line and the edge of the penalty area. Looped in by Rodrigo Gomez, out by Walker. Well, as many goals here as has been elsewhere in the Premier League. Bournemouth 2 up on Forest, Villa still beating City, and Ebere Eze has put Arsenal ahead against Crystal Palace, against his former side. Offside here against Rodrigo Gomez. I think Joao Gomez's time is about to come. Who comes off for him? What do they do here?
Menezzi.
Given how Bellegarde's playing.
Yeah, I wouldn't bring Bellegarde off. He seems to be the only one.
Unless you push Menezzi on and Arias gets pulled, but they're going to make another sub as well. Hwang Hee-chan's got the call.
Yeah, I think.
Well, they've changed their mind with the sub by the look of it.
Well, Joao Gomez has put the bid back on. I think only because he's not being brought on yet. He is going to be introduced here.
But
Rodrigo Gomez, maybe.
Given that subs Wolves do have on the bench, they've got to leave the attackers out there, haven't they? The ones that can really drive and have the pace and dynamism to go beyond.
Yeah, for me, I'll be changing Arias, but I don't think he'll do that.
Anthony forward looking for Fleming. Well, the positive is that Fleming's not really seen much of the ball in this second half. He does go through to Johnston. Hwang is going to come on here, back in the squad today after missing out last week. High towards the left-hand side. Rodrigo Gomez again with Walker, and Walker saw the challenge coming, and there's his experience there.
yeah, he knew he was coming
Free
in.
kick.
I think that he knew that he was a bit impatient and he was going to come for him.
Just waiting for confirmation of who's going to come off here.
I don't think they know.
Well, Luis Miguel, the assistant here to Vitor Pereira, is kind of signalling that at the moment.
Making a decision. Who's making a decision?
Are they going to?
There's a team talk going on between the Wolves backroom staff here at the moment. Arias and Andre are going to come off here. But not yet. Is that a positive move by taking Andre off and just saying to the crowd you're going to be a bit more front-footed in this game? Or does Andre have to stay out there to protect?
Well, I think he's hoping that Gomez does exactly the same. Arias, I can understand. For me, I don't think he's done enough in the game.
Long ball down the left-hand side, and Rodrigo Gomez has got behind Walker. Tried to cross first time, and Tuanzeme blocks it out of play. Wolves with another corner.
Better
And
play.
it is Wolves the dominant team in this game at the moment, isn't it?
No, yeah, there's been a change, there's been a shift, but
They probably had to look who's coming on.
Burnley are going to make a change as well. Josh Laurent is going to come on for them. And that's played at the back, but is naturally a midfielder. Wolves corner, Arias curls it in. Easily away by Fleming. Bellegarde on the edge of the box, but Brun-Larsen beats him to it. Burnley trying to counter, but it's Cullen who receives it on the left side. Placed it up the line. Herber goes into the challenge well. But it breaks here for Florentino. Cullen. Down the lines, a running race on here. Anthony and Hugo Bueno. Hugo Bueno goes back to Johnson. And the whistle goes now for offside. Wolves free kick. Now here come the subs. And Joao Gomez is going to be brought on here for Andre.
Replacing number 7, Andre.
Andre not too quick in making his way off the field, given Wolves' situation.
Gomez.
And also, John Arias comes
And
off.
also for Wolves, replacing number 10, John Arias, is number 11, Hwang.
So double change. A few boos there as Hwang's name was read out as well. And Andre going straight down the tunnel. And that is not an injury, is it?
no, he's not happy. Not happy.
And substitution for Burnley.
So Joao Gomez on for him in the middle. There's been something brewing there this season with Andre, hasn't there?
Yeah,
with the staff.
say he's been left out the side before, hasn't he? I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on with it, but like, he has been left out the side.
It's crazy when he's got man of the match most games.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see what's going on. And again, if if the players upset and their frame of mind can sometimes not be right during games, but just got to get on with it. Okay, none of us like coming off. None of us like getting subbed, but that's part and parcel of the game.
Yeah, like he hasn't got to be happy coming off.
Hugo Bueno coming forward and was pulled down there by Fleming. Probably could be a yellow card on top for a free kick. That's what Hugo Bueno's asking for. Referee Tony Harrington didn't agree.
I'm surprised they haven't booked him there, because I would have thought exactly the same.
There was no booking for the foul on Bellegarde, which
Yeah.
You've done about three
Right on the edge.
gambles there.
Josh Laurent has come on as well for Jakob Brun-Larsen.
You're hearing the crowd, the referee running over with his spray can.
Joao Gomez has been sent on with a note, by the way, which has been passed on to someone and then torn into 100 pieces, and it's scattered over the centre circle at the moment. Joao Gomez back to Kiana Hervé. Hugo Bueno on the halfway line, plays a long, straight, high ball looking for Manetzi, but it's the other number 5, Maxime Esteve, who wins it. Comes out to Bellegarde, could have shot onto his left, curls it now.
He's got to hit it on his right foot.
And the chance at opening had gone. Burnley move out with Florentino. Up to Fleming on the halfway line. This game in the balance with 70 minutes gone. It's Wolves 2, Burnley 2. Walker. On the right here, Laurent on the edge of the box, back to Walker. Cullen. Wolves are the ones having to defend here at the moment, with the score locked level at 2 each. Hartman into his own half for a step. Burnley the bottom side in the league for average possession so far this season. Successful passes, passing accuracy, shots, touches inside the opposition box. They really haven't done too much in an attacking sense this campaign. Of course, were locked down as a team last year, had such a strong defence, but have already conceded more goals this year than they have last. 16 in the whole of last campaign, 2 here today. It takes them to 17 for the season.
Yes, this Premier League likes a different kettle of fish, isn't it?
Different ball game. Burnley in possession in their own half here. It's Cullen.
I just don't want to see us keep dropping off and letting them having too much of the ball, because that's when I think we get caught out, i.e. just like that.
Down the line towards Fleming, Santiago Bueno.
He's too strong for Santiago.
Yeah.
Nips it out of play, it's a corner to Burnley.
He's just pushed him over, hasn't
It's
he?
too easy, that is.
He's a tall but really slight defender, isn't he, Santiago Bueno? And it's just not his game, it's not what he wants to get involved in at all.
Yeah, but even then, you can't be pushed off the ball that easily.
Corner to the away side. We are preparing to make more changes, I think. Corner whipped in and headed away by Munetsi. Bellegarde tries to keep that direction of travel going. Burnley sent it back in, but Hervé looking to clear now, but it's done really well actually to bring it down, then plays it away, but nowhere near Hwang, who was the furthest man forward. Well, none of the Wolves subs really going through a rigorous warm-up at the moment. Everyone's just standing there watching from both sides. It's with Esteve at the back. To Nzebe. Florentino, Esteve. Jackson Chachua looks like he's got the call for Wolves. And that probably will be a straight swap, you would imagine.
Yeah, I think Hoover just pulled up there with a touch of cramp.
Okay.
It's understandable. He's not played any football since pre-season.
Yeah. Hasn't played a lot at all since, in fact, the last appearance before today, the 23rd of August.
Well, he was
a game
the
away
main
at Bournemouth.
fullback at pre-season as well.
Strong challenge by Cullen there on Hervé, that's left him in a heap for sure now. Then the ball hits him. Looks like he's all right, though. He's looking to the referee protesting more than hurting.
Well, I think that fair challenge, to be fair.
That's a good challenge.
Yeah.
Joao Gomez. Santiago Bueno. Hervé plays it down the right side. Can Strand-Larsen get there? It was in between he and Rodrigo Gomez. Hwang's come on to play off the left, by the way. Ball has stayed in play. Hervé was pulled out of the way there by Anthony. Wolves free kick.
Well done.
Take it, Bellegarde, take it. No, they're going to wait instead. Hervé's has seen that Chachua is ready to come on.
And if he's struggling with cramp, it's going to be difficult to get rid of it. He's just had an energy sachet, I think.
Hervé down the right, low ball into Strand-Larsen, edge of the box, back to goal at the moment. Rodrigo Gomez pulls it back. Hugo Bueno arriving on his right side, never caught it.
Wrong foot.
That one's just standing on, mate.
It was a great pullback.
Yeah, it was
Great
nice.
pullback.
I just didn't think it was for him.
No. I had a look who it was and I thought, oh no. Unfortunately.
Not on that right egg. And now and again we hit one with our opposite foot, but wasn't to be. You were 240 Burnley, Tom Owens. I wasn't that blessed.
Did you never score one off your right?
I did.
You must have arrived a few times.
Oh, I've scored a few.
How did you get on in that Legends game a few weeks ago?
Oh, don't ask. Don't ask him.
Please don't ask.
Don't ask him.
Didn't make it to the start line.
Well, at least you didn't get sent off.
Got injured in the warm-up.
Oh, you just said don't ask. And then you're just going to tell everyone, Tom.
I couldn't help it, mate, sorry.
Burnley in possession here. No score since half-time when we played half an hour in this second half. It's been a second half really low on chances. Burnley have had all 3 shots on target. Wolves haven't had a single one since the break. Long high ball to the right-hand side here. Rodrigo Gomez with an excellent takedown on his left.
Incredible.
Keeps it going. Joao Gomez up towards the edge of the box now. Plays it down the line. Not a great ball for Herber, but he will get there. Puts the ball in. Terrible cross. Really bad cross into Brauker's there.
That's a tired cross. That's a cramp cross. That one
I'm
is.
glad you said cramp.
I did say cramp.
He put the M in. There were substitution boards all over the place. Both sides are going to make changes.
Yes, I bet sure I said it.
But it was that as well.
Yeah, it was cramp there. He couldn't get his leg probably round it, could he? Because he's struggling with it.
So Jackson Chachua is on for Keanu Herber, who, considering, as you say, hasn't played football for quite a long time, did okay all considered.
Yeah, so
looks
like he was in the side for most of pre-season, and unfortunately Salah lost his place. But yeah, it's tough going when you get running up and down that flank, I suppose. But say he's got what is it, 76 minutes in his legs, so hopefully he'll be better for the next one.
So it's a free kick here to Burnley. Change for them as well. They've sent on Lyle Foster for Jaden Anthony. He's had a few runs down the left-hand side, but Wolves have managed to keep him at bay. And they're winding down the clock here, and stepping forward to take the free kick eventually is De Bruyne. He was always going to take it.
Well, this will be their first point away from home, won't it?
Yeah, lost 4 out of 4 so far.
Yeah, so you can. They're in no rush. They've got a point out of it.
Well, it's not good for us, though. That's
no,
the
it's
thing.
not.
Right?
We're the total opposite.
It just isn't.
We need the 3.
Wolves haven't won a game since that 6-game winning run at the back end of last season. 6 months since the victory. 6 months.
Somebody told me that in the press room.
Nice.
6 months since we last won.
26th of April. To the day.
Since we last won a football game?
Yeah, 6 months.
Leicester at home 3-0.
Oh, my word.
Take out pre-season and the off-season, fine, but still.
We didn't win one in pre-season, did we?
Okay. I mean, the gap they had off at least, you know.
Okay.
I was trying to dilute it a little bit.
Okay, mate.
Just brought it back.
Yeah,
just brought it back there, Tom.
I know he is, yeah.
You're exposing me, now you're exposing...
Chachua lets the ball run through his legs. He wins a throw off Hartman.
Go forward.
Have time, but they're not helping themselves. An overhit pass back to Santiago Bueno.
It's that safety net again. So look, going backwards, we think it's playing safe, and we've just put ourselves in trouble within our back third rather than in the top third now.
Joao Gomez. Chachua on the right, urged to open up those legs, but he's crossing early instead in towards Strand Larsen. First shot on target, or header on target for Wolves, but again, De Bruyne barely had to move a muscle.
It's a great header, but it's from the 18-yard. I don't know what you're expecting from there, I'll be honest.
Chachua, I think, has got to take that another 15, 20 yards. Bit better angle on it from that.
Arakadare's surely got to come soon, hasn't he? He's got to freshen up that front line in some respect and give Burnley something to think about.
Yeah. Well, you got to throw everything at it to try and get yourself in this game.
It's Hwang, wide left, coming inside, checking, looking outside again. And he goes back instead. Takes the negative pass from range.
Yeah.
He's
seen his name in lights there, he did. With a shot from 40 yards.
And it flies over the top. The Wolves Wolves now are calling back Arakadare.
Yeah.
The big man, he's ready, and he's going to come on.
Tolu, yeah.
And cheers around us. I think the fans have been calling for him. Now's the big call. Do you throw something towards this?
Yeah,
Is a point good to you at this stage?
No, I'll just bombard them. So we need three.
Play the percentages.
Like, we haven't won a game of football. The longer that goes on, it's going to get worse.
Yeah. Manetzi at this stage?
Yeah, it's possibly. We've got to do something.
They've got to leave players out there who can deliver the ball, I guess. But a free kick here to Burnley inside the Wolves half. Wilfred Lopez, he's not going to come on here. Walking back to the dugout, shaking his head, he's not happy either. Sinks himself in his chair. Burnley ready to send on Loom Chowner as well, who sealed the deal for them against Leeds last week. It's a free kick because of a late challenge on Joao Gomez.
That's more to the
Fleming.
point. We don't want to be losing the game now. We make sure this is at least what we could go away from this game with.
Well, Walker's going to take this free kick wide right. 20 yards inside the Wolves half, but doesn't really get too much purchase on it. The Wolves clear. Hartman from a long way out whacks it, and then Wolves can break forward. And Manetzi's suddenly through down the right-hand side, but Walker's chasing him. Manetzi tried to play it across in the end to Rodrigo Gomez. And you knew that just goes to show what Walker can bring this side.
When you knew he was chasing him, that you just knew that he was going to get caught.
Yeah, he wasn't going to get away from him, was he?
And it's behind for a Wolves corner.
Yeah.
I'm not sure any player in the Wolves side would have been able to go clear there.
I don't think you're getting away from Walker. It's a shame it was him.
Maybe Jackson Chatua, that would have been an interesting race.
Yeah.
But either way, Manetzi tried to play it on to Rodrigo Gomez, and Walker cut it out and celebrated like he'd scored. Wolves corner. Hugo Bueno with the in-swinger from the right. Heads go up, but it's a Burnley head that wins it in Tuanzebe. He punches the air as well. Chatua gets a bit of flack because he goes back to Johnston instead of going forward, and Johnston does go forward. Looks to get it onto the head of Krejci on the right. Headed down by Hartman. Krejci's there for Wolves though. Goes back to Chatua. Joao Gomez. Chatua. Bellegarde on the right wing here for Wolves. Thought he was going to wind up for the cross, but looks to drive down the line instead against Lyle Foster, who challenges him. Bellegarde keeps his feet but hammers in the cross high, and Walker nods it away. Hugo Bueno on the left. Curls one in. It's still in there for Wolves. Strand Larsen trying to turn. Bellegarde hits it. Saved by Dubravka. Back out to the right. Rodrigo Gomez in. Too high for Krejci. It's an onslaught here for Wolves. Back down the line. Hugo Bueno stands one up. No one there. And over by Rodrigo Gomez. Hammers it into the South Bank. And another chance comes and goes, but Wolves have still got over 10 minutes, and the South Bank are starting to feel it again.
Yeah, it's good pressure, great strike.
He's got to take that down, I think.
Yeah.
It's on his left peg, he's got loads of time.
And they're also going to send on, is it David Malavolfa here? I think he's getting ready as well. Tolu Arakadare is ready. Wolves delaying making this sub. They're going through the set plays with him. Volfer at this stage. More physicality, more height in there, I guess.
The thing is, he's just got to chase. We've got to chase the game a little bit more.
Was that a handball there by Hartman? Blocked, flicked by Rodrigo Gomez. It's back with Johnston. We've played 83 minutes. Wolves 2, Burnley 2. Andre's back out. He's had a shower. He's got his trainers on. Silly. It's a free kick to Burnley on the halfway line.
We've got him covered there. That's silly from Larsen. It's a silly free kick. Cullen's going nowhere. We've got people in place in defence, and he's only going to turn out and go back.
Well,
Instead, we've just let them off the hook.
Yeah, Hugo Bueno's gone down as well. That's probably why you're seeing that Wolf is coming on.
So, a change here for Wolves. There'll be a double change, and Manetzi is the first to come off. Well, it's him at the moment. He's going to have secured a point at least for Wolves. And Tolu Arakadare with a chance to come on and make himself a hero here. And Hugo Bueno also off. And David Malavolfa will come on for his 5th Premier League appearance.
Well, I'm just hoping now that we start to utilise the two big lads up front and go a little bit more direct.
He's gone with a 3 at the back.
Yeah.
So a slight change in shape here then for Wolves for the final minutes. It's a Burnley free kick on halfway, taken short into Florentino. Back to Nzebe. A step. So Wolves now with Rodrigo Gomez right wing back, then Chachua, Santiago Bueno and Krejci the 3, David Malavolfa as the left wing back. Do you see the value in that at this stage? What's it going to let Wolves do they haven't been doing? They go 3-5-2.
Yeah, I don't get that one, I'll be honest. We need to win the game. They're only playing one up. Well,
they're playing the 3, aren't they? Wang's on the left-hand side.
And they got the two big men in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. And got Rodrigo Gomez out on this right-hand side now, playing wing-back.
So Rodrigo Gomez asked for an option to come to him, but doesn't really have anyone, so goes back into his own half for Santiago Bueno. Burnley holding off on making their changes they were going to do. 85 minutes played, 2 each. And Wolves so desperately need this win in this game. Remember, Chelsea to come here in the League Cup on Wednesday, Fulham away and Chelsea away. A West London double after that. Chachua inside to Bellegarde, who had his ankle clipped there by Florentino. Back to Rodrigo Gomez on the right wing. Into Hwang. Back to Bellegarde. Hwang could have turned there and done something himself. Bellegarde continues.
So we've got 2 of the biggest players in the Premier League.
Chachua sends it in towards Arakadare. Walker wins the header against him.
And we refuse.
Fleming brings it down, but Joao Gomez back for Wolves. Rodrigo Gomez trying to turn on the edge of the box. He's done really well to keep the ball. Bellegarde. Wolves trying to crank up the heat. Bellegarde goes back one. Chachua delivers. It was behind those in the box. Krejci nods on towards Strand Larsen. It bounces off the head of Cullen. Oh, it's so scrappy out there, and Wolves give it away to Foster. One back though by Santiago Bueno. And again. But it's going to go out of play for a Burnley throw. Just in front of the Wolves technical area. Wolves not happy, but it was a Burnley throw. We could see it from here.
Yeah, Wolves definitely chasing the game, and Burnley will be happy with just the points.
But let's get the ball in the box.
Yeah, well, you brought the big lad on for a reason. You've left Larson on as well.
We're doing 10 to 15 passes down here. With intricate passes between each other. Just get the ball in the box.
Yeah, you brought Tolu on just for that reason. You would have thought.
Burnley taking the time over that throw. Foster doesn't make it stick. Joao Gomez goes down. Chachua back to Johnston. Last 5 minutes, only 4% of the ball has been in the Wolves' defensive third. But Wolves at the same time not really creating those golden chances.
There you go.
Long high ball now towards Strand Larsen. Header away by Tuanzebe. Cullen flicks it on.
Can't get the second though.
To Florentino. Wolves win it back. Joao Gomez really good. Now Rodrigo Gomez on the right. 2 in the middle, but it's blocked at source by Hartman. Wolves just need little triangles to go here down the right-hand side, but there's no movement at all. Chachua loads it in instead towards Arakadare. Comes back out. Santiago Bueno wins it, then put on by Bellegarde, but Burnley clear. When Wolves are getting into those wide areas now, there's no one giving and going. There's no kind of movement just outside the box.
The quality in the box, the balls into the box is not good enough.
No, predictable as well.
The quality.
They're not even.
Long high ball forward again towards Strand Larsen, backing in, holds it. The South Bank thought he was fouled there by Tuanzebe. Any winner for Wolves now would bring the house down. They were 2-0 down in this game, remember, with 40 minutes gone.
Yeah, but we've got to make sure at the back we keep it right as well.
Burnley
They'll get caught.
Are coming forward with Laurent. To the right-hand side and back into the middle again to Cullen. Wolves having to switch on defensively here. Esteve. Florentino, back to Esteve again.
They've got to come out. They've got to come out and chase it. They're just letting them play.
Burnley go back. Esteve. Cullen inside his own half. Arakadare gives chase and puts Tuanzebe under pressure. He manages to get the ball out to the right-hand side, the former Villa man, into Laurent, but he's given it away now, and Wolves come forward. Joao Gomez, Bellegarde to the right-hand side. Rodrigo Gomez can slip it on. Didn't fancy the challenge there against Esteve. Rodrigo Gomez has stayed down. Wolves not happy, think it should be a free kick, but they continue anyway. Bellegarde on the right wing. Rodrigo Gomez has recovered. In by Chachua. Volpa joins the attack. comes back out. Santiago Bueno. Krejci. Hwang. Outside the area here, Wolves. They need to get themselves in the box somehow. But Burnley with everyone back and defending manfully. Joao Gomez. Santiago Bueno to the right to Chachua. He was looking towards the box, but goes in field again to Bueno.
Yeah,
And then back out to the left-hand side. Krejci to Wolfer on the left wing, but Wolves playing horseshoe football here.
well, you're going to might have to put the ball in there from deep. So at the minute, we're just trying to work something in. It's not happening because of the way that Burnley is set up.
Krejci tries to cross from a deep position. It's blocked out of play by Fleming. It's a Wolves throw in line with the penalty area on the left. Quickly taken. Little 1-2. Back to David Mola-Wolfer. He delivers in towards Krejci. His flick on. Arakadare throws himself at it. Can't win it. Away by Ugochukwu. This is all Wolves here now. And we have played 90 minutes. We move into added time. There's only going to be four. Only 4 minutes. Chachua. Walker hammers it skyward. It's going to drop on the edge of the box. Bounces off Chachua. And away by Walker second time around.
Yeah, it's totally dominating the game, but the quality's not there.
High by Johnston. High towards the left-hand side, and Wolfer got a push there by Walker, but enough not to give away the free kick.
You
And it's a Burnley throw.
got to see the fly to the ball. You got to see that come in.
Substitution for Burnley.
Burnley sub. They are going to take off Florentino.
28 Hannibal.
There you go. He's walking away
Hannibal
the furthest
Mabrey
place.
is going to come on here. Well, the referee's saying that he's stopped the clock here, but Florentino not going off.
Well, he's hobbling. He's walking the opposite way to where it should be.
Where's
No,
he
because
going?
the other guy's gone down.
Oh,
Yeah.
and now Ugochukwu has gone down on the deck.
Yeah, he's gone down.
The Wolves backroom staff not happy. Fourth official, Anthony Backhouse, trying to keep order down there. I suppose people are not happy about 4 minutes, but there haven't been a load of stoppages, have there?
No,
Apart
there
from
hasn't.
Burnley taking their time
No,
over
it's
things.
just
Yeah,
been
no, they haven't.
substitutions, so.
Yeah.
So, a pause in the game in added time.
Yeah, we need the quality in the box, or quality ball up to a striker, so we can bring people into play, get flick-ons. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it.
All that's going to happen for now for Wolves is that something's going to have to drop magically, because it's not going to be a
No, it's
goal of
not.
any great creation, is it?
But Niles is saying that the quality's not been great into the box. They haven't really given them a fighting chance to actually get onto the end of the ball. Where the ball's coming in from as well is a problem. So look, you're looking at that. You need to be able to get. Can we get a little bit further up on the
Further
pitch?
forward,
Because
yeah.
how deep we are, it's just like a long ball where they're set up for the long ball. But you've got to somehow work the ball behind
The
them.
only cross we've met is Larson's on the edge of the 18-yard, where he got a header on target.
Yeah.
And you don't expect him to score when it's that far out.
So double Burnley change. Florentino does come off eventually. Hannibal Mabrey comes on for him, and Hjalmar Ekdal has come on for Leslie Ugochukwu as they throw another defender into the mix in the final stages.
Did you go all European on us then? did you?
Defensor. Burnley have it down the right-hand side. Krejci challenges Foster. It's a Burnley throw, and they're heading closer to the Wolves goal. Wolves need to get the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, they do. So, but you've got Tolu and Larson up front. You've got to try and get the ball to him in a good area. Is what Niles is saying as well. Oh.
Walker
Yeah.
walking towards a yellow card, but not getting it from the referee.
No.
Throws it forward now. Hwang wins it back. Wolfer tries to play it up the line, but it's blocked.
The thing is, as a player, you do it.
Oh, yeah.
It's as simple as that. You
well,
do.
The ball come towards him and he let it go past himself. So
Bellegarde nods it towards halfway. Header back by Esteve into the Wolves half. Then Krejci. Hwang can't keep it in play on the left. It's a Burnley throw. We've played 93.5 minutes. 4 were added on, but it's probably still 90 seconds to go here.
yeah, you don't lose the game though. That's the thing.
Wolves
Did
have got
they win
one
the-
chance max.
Did they win their last game? So in the 90-something minute, yeah.
Still waiting here for this Burnley throw to be taken by Walker. Up the line he goes now. And David Mola-Wolfer has done enough. It's a Wolves throw, but only in line with the edge of their own penalty area.
Well, it's the area we
Wolfer
don't want.
Still stolen quite a few yards up the line, but we'll take it if it's allowed. Bellegarde. Stabs it into the middle, but has sent it to Hannibal, who slips it through, and Burnley can win it here. They have.
He's offside.
It's into the net, and Burnley have won it.
I think he's
In the
offside.
final seconds.
Told you.
And Molineux empties out. This is a disastrous ending for Wolves.
I said don't get caught, and that's exactly what they've done.
He looks offside to me. I haven't seen the replay, but he looked offside.
It was that little reverse ball in, wasn't it? Oh dear, oh dear.
And that's come from our throw-in.
Yeah, Wolves in their haste to get the ball forward. And Vitor Pereira is going absolutely crazy down in front of us. How has it come to this? How are Wolves in this situation? It was nodded back forward by Walker, and then suddenly Wolves are opened up by a little ball inside. And Hannibal slipped it through, he runs from onside, it's going to stand.
Yeah, he's not offside.
And what does this mean now for Vitor Pereira and Wolverhampton Wanderers? Is this going to be the end of the road?
Oh, no. I honestly thought it was offside.
But Lyle Foster has slipped it beyond Johnston, and Burnley in the 95th minute have surely won it here. Johnston with the long ball forward, only seconds remaining at Molineux. Away by Hannibal. João Gomez hooks it on towards Arakadare. It goes backwards. Strand Larsen inside the box, back to goal. It's now Santiago Bueno. What a save! Unbelievable save by Dubravka.
What a save that is.
What a save,
I thought that's
by the
in.
way.
The strength of that left hand to keep that ball was incredible.
Oh,
Long ball forward for Burnley, headed down by Krejci. Everyone looking towards the referee, only he knows now. Rodrigo Gomez having to go backwards. Chachua with the long ball forward. I think this is the last play of the game. Strand Larsen, Santiago Bueno. Wolves all over the place defensively here. They've got no structure to their side anymore. Johnston, Hwang's in the left back position. He plays it square to Chachua. Final whistle's going to go any second. It's back with Johnston. And there goes the full-time whistle. Burnley have won it, and Wolves are broken. Broken and crestfallen, winless still, and Burnley have won it at the death here at Molineux. What does this mean now for Wolves? Only Jeff Shee knows. But Vitor Pereira cannot believe, throws his arms out to the side, and wonders how his side have lost this game. Chaotic, catastrophic defensively throughout the 90 minutes, and made to pay one final time with Burnley's final attack of the match. It's the first time they've picked up points this season. And for Wolves, what happens next, Andy Thompson?
oh, it's a massive blow. Massive blow. Dictating the second half completely, but it's got to be about quality, about the ball in, the ball forward. Just not good enough, unfortunately. And I even said minutes before they actually scored, Burnley, that we don't make sure we don't lose the game. And we've left ourselves open and got caught with it. Doesn't matter all the pressure that you've had and all the play that you've had. You can't do it. You cannot just keep throwing things away.
Lee Naylor, is this it for Vitor Pereira? Do you survive a run like this after a defeat at home to Burnley?
Yeah, it's not good. I just think the players are letting down there a bit. I'll be honest.
It's game management. You don't lose the game.
Yeah.
You've got a point.
You definitely don't lose the game, but when you're trying to win a game, you got to have quality, and we have got quality in this side, but it's just not showing it.